Okay. Thanks. Welcome. Well, two tough acts to follow. Luckily, I took a different approach. I'm not going to talk too much about the guts of your ad copy. I'm going to talk around the outside. I think one of the things that happens in paid search is it's such a complex topic, and there's so many nooks and crannies that people tend to focus on individual elements, and the interactions and the interdependencies between all the parts of the system don't always get enough play, but they're really important. And I want to spend a few minutes at first talking about the context for paid search ads. So let's start way at the beginning. What is a search? What is someone doing when they go to that blank screen and type their phrase in? They're asking a question. They want to find something. They want to know something specific. They want to figure out a price. Generally, something very specific is in their head. They turn that into a query of some level of specificity. So what are the results? The search engine's job is to come up with a list of potential answers for them. They do that on the organic side as well as the paid side. And the searcher's job is to pick which answer seems most interesting to them or most likely to solve their problem. So what's happening when you buy a paid search keyword or run a text ad? You're raising your hand and saying, I've got the answer to that question. I'm willing to pay to have you look at my answer to that question. And what you're competing with is everything Google's provided organically and everyone else is willing to pay to raise their hand to put their ad up. What makes a good answer? Well, if it's relevant, that's a good starting point. Google's trying to beat you on the organic side. Everyone else is trying to beat you on the paid side. And the more specific you can be, this person doesn't care about you or your ad. They want an answer to their question. The more specific your answer can be to their question, the better you're going to do. And as was mentioned before, quality score, and I'm a big proponent and have lately become somewhat of a quality score fanatic, click-through rate drives it. We can worry about privacy policies and load times all day. You're not going to win anything. You need to drive click-through rate. And you can drive click-through rate by specifically answering the question that they give you. And where this leads is a huge impact on the success of your text ad happens before you write the text ad. In other words, what you need to do is organize your ad groups so that the questions that are going to see that text ad fit. One of my favorite little phrases about all this is they're not keyword groups, they're ad groups. You're not trying to organize your keywords. You're trying to organize the ads and create a funnel so that every query that's going to see that text ad is similar. It's in a tight little group and is aligned. And we have the whole world of the match between your keywords and the query, which is based on the match type. Think about which queries are going to come. What questions are people going to ask based on my keywords, based on my match types, based on the engine where you're targeting it, and how do I write text ads that very specifically answer those questions? And if you do that, you wind up with higher click-through rates, higher quality score, lower price, higher position. All the benefits start flowing in, and we haven't yet used any of the great tips that David and Shane have suggested about writing text ads. Get yourself in position to win, and then the second half of the job becomes a lot easier. So let's look at a simple example of this. If someone buys the word Porsche on Broadmatch, sort of, God forbid, I'm not a huge fan of Broadmatch, really, but it's a way to find queries. And when you find them, you want to promote them to phrase their exact as fast as you can. But if I'm buying Porsche, here, those three queries are all going to come in. So try to write a text ad that's going to be a great answer to those three questions, a single text ad. You can't do it. And if that's what's happening all day long in your campaigns, people are asking all these different questions, and your text ad is a great answer for some and a lousy answer for others, you're getting the resulting click-through rate. If you break it apart, your click-through rates are higher, the relevance is higher, all the benefits start to accrue. Let's position ourselves for success by organizing our campaigns properly. The next piece I want to talk about is a conceptual framework above writing the ad copy. In my experience, I think a lot of people just wing it. They sit down and they write a few lines. I mean, judging from the ads that we all have to read, it's clear most people are just winging it. If you take a little more methodical approach to it, you can really get better results. And there's a lot of different ways to approach this. You can simply try to answer the question. If you've gone through the exercise of thinking about what queries your keywords are generating, and hopefully you've got you're running the query report in Google, which shows you a percentage of the queries. Some of the search tools out there, Quick Equations is one, will give you a list of every query matched to the keyword, matched to the match type, so you can actually see what these people are after, and now you can write far better text ads. But if you know what queries are there, you can now write ads with something more specific in mind than the general idea of your keyword. There's a whole world of personas. I think anyone would still benefit from getting the Teaching Your Cat to Bark Brian Eisenberg book and understanding the different kinds of people who are coming and this The idea of angle of approach is that if you're selling watches, someone buying a watch for themselves and someone buying a watch as a gift are going to respond to totally different ads and emotional triggers, as David said, and once you start understanding these things, you can build these components. So the idea is to create a list of all the, I call it recipe ingredients. What are all the different ingredients you could put in that ad? Keyword-based, so the ad, the keyword stuffing kind of idea. Information about the features, the benefits, the idea of trust, authority, economics, free shipping, good pricing, your competitors, the call to action. So write yourself all the little phrases, whether it's the full line or subcomponent of a line, that you might include in an ad based on all these different aspects. It's a lot easier to try to think of 10 ways to say, an economic aspect of your ad and 10 ways to talk about why they should trust you or the credibility that you have, and then assemble the ad out of these components. If we test properly, we can learn which components are most effective. And then once we find out which component is effective, we can figure out which version of that component. We can see that there's different goals trying to achieve in different parts of these ads. And once you see the result metrics, right, you can learn that, hey, no one cares about credibility here. They just want whatever they're after. Or price doesn't matter, or whatever it is. Granularize so you're thinking about your text ads a little bit. The last point I wanted to go through is testing. It's been mentioned that the only way to get successful in text ads is to test. We happen to have a tool as part of Click Equations that lets you do multivariate text ad testing. So what you do is you open it up and it'll pull in your current ads and show you the click-through rate of those ads. And then we walk through and you write 3 versions of the head, 3 versions of the line 2, and we can use the recipe idea from before and have each one be a different trigger we're trying to push and test. And after you've written all the versions, we run sort of a Taguchi algorithm on it, pick 9 of the different variations to run. We'll be able at the end tell you which of the 27 combinations would have got the best click-through rate, and then run the test. And the test runs, and you can test either for click-through rate or conversion rate, because there's certainly categories where it's easy to get a lot of clicks, but they're not the kind you want. So if we walk through, I'll show you a couple of results. And these are, if you can do anything probably from this whole conference to improve your campaigns, go home and write a bunch of text ads and test them. Your bid algorithms and automatic bidders, they can save you money mostly. You can find places you're wasting money. There's not a huge improvement generally in increasing your bids. I mean, if you're really underperforming, if you got a low position and your impression share is bad because of your bid, you probably know that, and that's probably rare in your campaign. Text ads that produce 3x, 5x, I've seen a 0.6 click-through rate go to a 12.5 click-through rate in a test, that if we put all the originals up here and everyone raised their hand, 1/5 of the audience would pick the right ad. You'd never know. If I can improve my text ad click-through rate by 500%, 600%, right, first of all, that's just more traffic, more revenue, and all those quality score, position, cost per click, everything goes the right way by doing this. It's hard to run tests and not get better results, actually. So here's a couple of examples. So we see we had a 1.2% click-through rate. This is an 8-day test. I think all these were. This is 6 days into it, and we've doubled our click-through rate. That's a huge impact on a specific ad group. Here's another one where we've quadrupled our click-through rate. And you can run these iteratively. When you start the test, it asks you if you want to have the old ads still run or pause them. Generally, you want to go down to 1 or 2 really winning ads and keep them for quality score and other consistency. And then you can get these huge results. Here's a 4x improvement in 6 days. Here's another one. This one is already doing better. So I'm getting a 0.6 or a 1. Some categories, that's a ringer text ad. 5% is a pretty click-through rate in almost anything on Google these days, other than a brand campaign. But taking it from 5 up to almost 7 is a big improvement. In summary, 3 sort of structural ways to think about the process of writing text ads. Work on the other half and get the right queries. Bring the right people to those text ads first. Break the ad down into ingredients and test different ingredients to see which ones work in your specific case. And then run a lot of tests, and a tool will certainly help. ClickEquations.com has more information, and there's a free ebook you can sign up for on the website that goes into this and a lot of other really in-depth topics about organizing and running your paid search campaigns. Thanks.